everyone, I'm Grahtles, and at our last episode we ended at Busy Town, so that gave us some new things. We now have an oil plant, and we can encourage biking, and we got new roads, so I think we're going to start with first taking care of our garbage, because we had a garbage issue in the last episode. So I think I'm going to just start the game, and I am going to add in another landfill, and hopefully that'll fix this garbage right off the bat. So next I'm going to go into policies, and I'm going to go ahead and encourage biking. So now that those two things are done, I'm going to take a look at my electric. Now we're really close to being on the edge of running out of electric, and we do have now an oil power plant. So I think since I have the money, I'm going to go ahead and go in and put in an oil power plant. And then I'm just going to check my electric again. And that should boost up soon. There we go. So now I can go into my economy and go to my budget and definitely lower this. So I'm going to go down to about 80%. I'm just going to take a look at it. So it looks like I can bring it down a little bit more. So, oh nope, there we go, because that didn't seem right. So that's about where I want to be, so I'm going to just leave it right there. Now, once this garbage clears up, I am also going to go to my budget and lower that. Right now it's at the max, so I do want to take care of that so we're not wasting money. The next thing I may want to do is start upgrading these roads, and this way my residents will pay higher taxes and we could start making more money. So I think I'm going to start with just the regular small roads, and I'm just going to upgrade. I'm just going to go over here and fix the electric before that becomes a problem. I'm just going to run it, connect it again. And now I'm going to go back and start upgrading more roads. Alright, so now that I've done that, I'm just going to take a look at parks, because I know that one park did not really do a lot, and they're fairly cheap, so I'm just going to see if that helps upgrade. And you should start seeing the houses turn blue, there we go, and green, and I'm just going to speed up my speed for now. Going to just go down here, and I think I'm just going to add a small plaza there, and that should upgrade down here. So that's looking pretty good for this neighborhood. And I'm still having some garbage issues. I don't know why. I'm gonna go ahead and go over here and just to see if my lights are turned off, which some of them aren't. So I'm gonna shut those off. And I also would like to, I squared this off on the top here, the last episode. I think I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna square off this because I just don't like the way it looks. So I'm just gonna quickly pause the game. There we go. So that looks much better. So now I am in need of money. I do not have a lot of money. Our next milestone is at 7,000. So that's where we're gonna try to end this episode. And we're just gonna try to continue to upgrade our roads and add in some parks and maybe some medical just to get a higher paying tax. So I'm going to go ahead and start upgrading the roads in our second neighborhood over here. When you hear those chimes, that means people are upgrading their houses. So now I did delete some of the electrical power lines, so I'm just going to go into that and fix that right away. And get everybody back. There we go. So now I can go back into my roads and continue. So now this neighborhood is completely upgraded as far as roads. We will have to add in some medical, because I know we don't have medical over here. And maybe another park or two. And that will help upgrade all of this. Just gonna check. Yeah, we're still in the red over here. And I do have a high demand for residents, but I'm not sure. You know what? I think what I will do is I will fill in some of the outer parts of this neighborhood, but leaving gaps where the roads are so I can put in roads later on if I would like to. Got a lot of upgrading going on, which is a good thing, because our income is going up. So now that should, for the time being, fill some of our residential needs in our demand. And now that we are making a decent amount, I think I will put a medical in here, because that will help. But I think what I will do is I'll take this road right here. I'm just going to come straight down. And I think I'm going to put the medical right in the middle here. So now that should help. And I think I'm going to put a small playground right next to the school. And that should help. Now I do have a lot of red over here. So what I may do is put in a park right here. And that helped with the red. So now a lot of these are going to upgrade more, and we will be getting higher taxes from them. Just going to get rid of those. So now I just want to take a look at maybe putting some plazas in by our commercial area. Maybe over here would be good. I'm just gonna go ahead and fix the power here. Actually, I don't need to connect it. Now it's connected. And get rid of it. I'm just going to take a look. So now you can see some of our commercial is upgrading. So that's a good thing. So now we're still going up in income, so that's good. We're up to making about 39 now. And I'm just going to think about adding more residents because the demand is going up again. And I think what I'll do is I'm just going to add on the sides of our residential down here. And instead of using the gravel roads, so I don't have to upgrade them, I'm just going to go ahead and put in the regular roads, and then I will upgrade. The rest of them. Sorry, I was concentrating. Alright, so let's go ahead and start upgrading these guys over here. And we are going to need medical and school over here. So once I finish that, hopefully I'll have enough money to add in residents and school. I'm quickly going to just go into my budget, and I'm going to go ahead and turn down this garbage now. I'm going to keep it at 125 instead of 150, and this way we don't run into any issues. Sorry if this is a bit boring. It's necessary to start making more income. And I will be done shortly. Okay. So now that that's done, I'm going to add in some green on the ends here. And that will help fulfill the bar over there. And I am going to go in and put in a park over here. Just go with, this actually fits nicely, but I do want to put in a school and medical, so maybe I'll put it in the middle. And then I will go ahead and go into healthcare. See if I could fit the healthcare in there. And can I get an elementary school in? No. Let's see. I could if I see if I move this down a bit. And then possibly move this to this side. And then see if I can get an elementary school in over here. And I can. So now I just got all that done. I'm just going to check with the parks where else I can place maybe a playground to kind of boost this up. Go right in the middle there. And that is definitely helping. I would like to place one down here, but because it's out of my square, I cannot place it. So now I do have a little bit of a demand for, we have a fire right here. Our fire truck should come. Come on, guys. There we go. Alright, so we do have a little bit of a demand for yellow, which is industry. So I think I'm going to do the same. Actually, you know what? I could put another road in and do a fill. Right in here. And just get that demand filled. There we go. I do have a couple of abandoned houses over here. Just gonna get rid of some of those. And we are moving up. We're up to 6,000. We need about 1,000 more to get to our next milestone. I kind of don't like the way this street bends. What I might do is go ahead and fix this, because I just don't like the way it looks. That's better. And I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is, let me just check my electric. I'm going to go ahead and start putting some houses on the edge here. The reason being is it'll help pass the electric through, and I do have a small demand for it, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put it in, and then I should be able to delete those electrical lines. Yep, there we go. Gonna fix that and take that out. So we'll just fill in the rest here. I'll put a few in more down here. Whoops. Now these are 3s up, so I'm gonna wait, and I think that is gonna be one of the squares I will be opening soon. Let's take a look at our electric. We may have to push that up to about 90 now, because we do have a lot more people. We do have another abandoned building. Just gonna get rid of it. And I'm just gonna take a quick look at our land values. Now they are going up, so that's good. And we are now making about 5,600, so that is so much better than where we were. And I'm just going to take a look at our milestone. So here we do get another area. We get some campus and some other things. So I want to take a look at our areas. I do have 2 available, and I would like to open 1, 2, and 3. So we will definitely be doing that soon, possibly in the next episode. And I'm trying to think about what I want to do in the middle here. Now, I have thought that I do want to add a 4-lane road where this road is laid out here, and I do want to terraform this flat, and I thought I could possibly put in here a college campus. I would probably relocate the high school and do that. So these are just things I'm thinking about moving forward. I am going to add more green to the outer edge of this side now. And I think I'll do the same on these sides here. I'm going to stay off the edge. Might put some bike paths in there. Do have a little bit of demand for blue. I may add a little bit here. Be right to about here. And the same on this side. Just to kind of fulfill that need. And I do have a little bit of yellow demand, so I may do the same over here. Just fill in over here. And possibly this last row here. And now we're getting really close to our milestone. We're only about 400, 350 away. And we're kind of moving steadily up, so that's good. Just going to take a look at our educational needs. We are very good in elementary. High school, let's take a look at that. We're a little low on high schools. What I may do is, well, first I have to fulfill this water need. Let's take a look at that. So, yes, our water's starting to run low now. So we can check the budget, make sure we are at 100%. So I think what we'll do before we do anything else is we will add some more water. I think what I may do is I may come away from this side. Actually, you know what? I might just do it right there. don't seem to have any problems with water drying out. I have a nice flow, so I think we'll do that. And we'll go ahead and put in another sewage plant. Right there. And our water should be better now. There we go. Now, I'm not really going to mess around with the budget too much on that. I do have a very high demand for more residential. And I may just come off here and add just a bit more. Let me take a look. You know, we're still going up. Only about 100 away from our milestone. So I may just leave it and address that in the next next episode. I do have somebody that needs garbage picked up down here. Hopefully that gets addressed soon. Alright, we're about 50 away from our milestone, and we're kind of teetering on the edge there. I think I will add another road or two over here because it might just help. Actually, I'm gonna take this out. I'll just fill these in. So now we did hit our next milestone, which is Big Town. And we did get another area. We now have campuses, IT clusters, educational boost, and high density. So, I got an incinerating plant too, so that's good. So I think what I'll do is I'll just fill in this last square, rectangle. And in the next episode, I think what we'll do is we'll open up probably these 3 squares. We're doing pretty good in money. And I think we'll think about putting some high density somewhere. And maybe doing a small little village off that hill over there. Not really sure. I did want to move farming over to here. And maybe I can convert this over. I'm not sure yet. So I'm going to be thinking about that. And if you like this episode, please hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next episode. Thank you.